Everybody, I'm Tommy Bryan. This is the Mark Medley pregame show. Coach, last week a great all-around effort by your football team, 34-6, the win in the first round of the playoffs over Red Bank. Did you feel like it would be that easy?
No, Tommy had no idea it would be that easy. We felt like going into that thing as much size as we were giving up front, that we were in for a battle all night. And we had seen Thompson, their quarterback, do a lot of good things with a football, and we knew that they were able to generate some offense in games prior to ours, and had no idea that we'd be that effective defensively, and for sure had no idea that we'd be that effective offensively. Up until an hour before kickoff, it looked like we were going to be playing in the rain, and if that had happened, we'd been in trouble. But we were just so fortunate that the rain stopped, and had a great night throwing the football.
It was apparent that they did have a good run defense. We were able to break some plays later in the game, but they put up a good stand along that defensive front. But man, we came out throwing the football.
Yeah, we really worked hard in practice that week of working on some different formations and going with motion, hopefully to get some adjustments in their secondary that would give us an opportunity to have some throwing lanes open. Coach Shealy had gone up and scouted those people the week before, and one of his friends from that area knew some history of Red Bank, and was aware that motion gave those people some problems. And as things turned out, it was good inside information for us, because we did have people open. But you've got to give credit, I think, to their offensive line. They give Greg time to throw, and then our receivers did a good job of running their routes and catching the football.
Greg never really had a hand put on him in anger the whole night when he dropped back to pass. The kids up front, Belcher, Atwood playing some at that tackle, Thorne, Wortman, Bubba Phillips, and Bubba Jennings and Kaiser up front, along with Job, did a great job all game long.
They really did. And, of course, our other running backs, Steve Rose and Tony Cantrell and Jade, on our three-step drop, they're blockers as well, and they did a good job themselves.
Looking ahead to the game the folks will be seeing here in just a few moments, the Farragut Admirals. What do you know about their football team?
Well, they put a lot of points on the board, Tommy. They have a quarterback, Avens. This young man's a junior. He's already thrown for close to 1,400 yards in 10 ball games. He runs the option, and they spread you out and force you to defend the whole field. I think they're averaging something like maybe close to 30 points a game. Defensively, they're going to show us two different looks, one being a 4-3 and the other one being a split look, or a 4-4 look. We feel like maybe as much as we've thrown the football, especially the last game and a few games earlier, that we're going to see maybe more 4-3 than we do 4-4 tonight.
They have shown a tendency to give up some points. They're giving up maybe 17, 18 points a football game. The opportunity is there for us to move the football.
Yes, they have given up points, but athletically on defense, they have good people. What we're hopefully will be able to do is generate the offense and put some points on the board, because looking at their offense and their past history, we're going to have to put some points on the board to be able to win a football game.
As you take a look at Farragut, they're a football team that has not been in the playoffs since 1989. This has got to be a new experience for this football team.
Well, I know that it is, and I'm sure there's a lot of excitement generated there. But at the same time, their people have not experienced playoff competition, and we hope that's going to be an edge for us going in, because several of our young men have been there in the thick of that battle, and there's no substitute for experience. So we need to use that to our favor. We know the kind of effort it takes, and I think we're going to get that from our people. I just hope our effort is. I don't think there's going to be a lack of effort. I just hope that good effort that we give is going to be good enough to give us a chance to win this football game.
And pretty much the way it's been all year, Coach, it boils down to our execution offensively and defensively. When we don't turn the football over and we execute defensively, we're always right there in the game.
Well, you know, again, the kicking game's big, but I think the winner of this football game tonight will be the team that makes a few mistakes, Tommy.
Okay. Folks, stay tuned. It ought to be a real good one. Knoxville Farragut and the Blue Devils in the second round of the Class 5A playoffs.
Glennis Videos, in association with Lebanon Cablevision, presents Lebanon Blue Devil Football. Your announcer is Tommy Bryan. Play-by-play by Bruce Skeen. Stats by Terry Stafford. The field reporter is John Bryan.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the outskirts of Knoxville. I'm Tommy Bryan, and we are just moments away from kickoff as Lebanon High School, with a 10-1 record, will be taking on Knox Farragut tonight in the second round of the TSSAA Class 5A playoffs. Farragut, the champion of Region 2, comes in with a 9-1 record. They like to put the ball in the air. They've got a good outside option game, an explosive offensive football team. It ought to be a good test for the Lebanon football team and a great high school playoff game. Stay tuned for the toss of the coin in just a moment.
Funding for this telecast is provided by the following: Beard Construction, Burchett Ford Subaru, Fakes and Hooker, First Bank and Trust, 3 locations, Mount Juliet, Hermitage, and Lebanon. K.O. Lester Cash and Carry, Lebanon Cablevision, Permapipe Division of Midwestco, Piggly Wiggly, Rochelle McCullough and Alls, Rock Tin Company, Toshiba America, TRW Commercial Steering Division, and by Women's Health Center PC. Please let our sponsors know that you enjoy the telecast.
Here now for the toss of the coin is the officials.
Okay, Captain, stick hands all the way down. Here, introduce yourself. Right down through here.
Number 69, Michael McFall. Number 86, Johanny Russian.
All right, gentlemen, this is Roger Connell down here. He'll be your umpire. I'm Jim Craddock. I'll be your referee. Would you back up just a little bit? Back up just a little bit, man. Right here. Now we're going to go white over here, blue over here, okay? You're the visiting team, white captain. I got the corner right here. Heads and tails, I'll toss it in there. Who's going to call it? Down on the end, number 14. Tails. You call tails? It is tails. Yes. Defer. You want to toss, you go defer.
Lebanon has won the toss and elected to defer to the second half. They have deferred the second half. We'll wait and see the call here to see which goal Farragut will defend. Farragut wants the football and will receive the opening kickoff. We'll see if they, which goal they'll defend.
Which way we going to put it up, Captain? You want to defend the scoreboard?
The Blue Devils will defend the scoreboard. Tommy, Terry, Bruce, round 2, up to you.
Thanks, John. Toss of the coin. Lebanon finally wins the toss, and the Blue Devils elect to receive. Lebanon dressed out in the solid white uniforms. The Admirals of Farragut High School dressed out in the solid blue. Ready for kickoff of second round football action, and here come the Blue Devils through the tunnel formed by the band and a great gathering of Lebanon students and parents looking across the way. All 500 advance tickets to this football game were sold at Lebanon. I would estimate upwards of 1,000 Blue Devil fans sitting across the way here in this suburb
of Knoxville, Tennessee. I'm Tommy Bryan along with Bruce Skeen, Terry Stafford, and my brother John Bryan down on the field. We'll be bringing you all the exciting play-by-play action of Lebanon Blue Devil football. Setting the stage, Lebanon comes into this football game tonight with a record of 10-1. The Blue Devils making their 7th consecutive appearance in the TSSAA playoffs. Lebanon last week defeated Red Bank by a score of 34-6. Farragut last week, idle, did not play. They are the Region 2 champion. They did not play last week. They got a first-round bye. They come in with a record of 9-1. This is an offensive-minded football team, Knox Farragut. They average 29.1 points a game. On the negative side, they give up about 18 points a game. Lebanon, their defense only allows 6 points a football game. Lebanon's defense going to be put to the test tonight as Farragut like that outside option game. They like the quick pass. Their quarterback, Avens, is a good one. He's thrown for 1,375 yards, 18 touchdowns on the year. He does have 12 interceptions. Kicking off for the Blue Devils will be Bubba Jennings, and here with a play-by-play call is the voice of Blue Devil football, Bruce Skeen.
All right, Tommy Jennings to kick off tonight instead of Atwood, and the wind blows behind his back. And he'll come forward on a wet turf and come forward and kick it and kick it short. It'll go to the 19, caught there to the 20, 25, 30, and knocked down on about the 30-yard line. So pretty good field position for Farragut. And they'll line up on the 30-yard line, 1st and 10.
For Lebanon, it looked like Shane Thorne leading the pack downfield against Rushing, the return man. They didn't want to kick it to Geen. Geen, number 7, averages 37 yards of return. Avens is the quarterback for the Admirals.
They'll actually put it on the 29, and they got a split back and a wide receiver to the left and one to the right. Avens takes it, runs and dive, and we stack him up pretty good and knock him down on the 31, and he got 2. Hasty was there early, hitting him hard, and Adams got over there, and we got 2 yards to the 31, and we knock him down maybe at 31 and a half. It's 2nd and 7 and a half on the 31 and a half. The field down there looks a little slippery. Farragut comes out. Avens is the quarterback. Erskine, one of the running backs. They send them wide out, wide to the left, and a flanker to the right. Farragut lines up. They don't go down in the 3-point. They sprint out to the right and look deep and got a man down here, and he caught it down on the 40 and got knocked out of bounds. We were trying to go for the interception run, see you on the 45, and Tommy, we missed it. And they caught it down there and raced to the 40 and got knocked out of bounds on the 41.
That was Jay Russian on the reception. He averages 17.9 per catch. C came up, gambled, could not make the play, and Griffin had to come over to make the stop. Terry, what about the yardage?
From the 31, he's knocked out of bounds on the 11 and 41. That's 28 yards first down.
Ball on the 41. C barely missed it and then completed it. 2 went outs to the left. Take the ball, Avens runs it up the middle, and we stopped him in the middle on the 38, and he got about 3 as he went from the 41 to the 38 on a straight dive handoff. 2nd down and 7. They complete a big pass on us. They're heading into the wind.
Defensively for Lebanon, the same group we've had up front. Troy Adams at the strong side end, Kevin Hasty at a tackle, Tony Cantrell, the nose man, Ryan Alls at a tackle, weak side end is Mike Moscadelli. Linebackers Sellers and Rose look for Greer to play some at that linebacker spot. Garrett, Griffin, Thompson, and C in the secondary.
Very low.